So MCQ number 1 from current electricity. So this is the MCQ number 1. Kirchhoff's first law means the Kirchhoff's current law. That is, algebraic sum of current is equal to 0. At a junction deals with conservation of. It is related to the current. So you know that current is rate of flow of charge. So it is related to the conservation of charge. Means in simple word we can say that charge entering the junction and charge leaving the junction both are same. So the charge is conserved here. So the option A is the right option for this question. Now the second question. Second one is when the balance point is obtained in the potentiometer, current is drawn from, and the options are both cells and auxiliary battery. Second one is cell only. Third one is auxiliary battery only. And fourth one, neither cell nor auxiliary battery. And we have to select the correct option here. So in the potentiometer, in potentiometer experiment, I told you we use potentiometer to determine internal resistance of cell, because potentiometer does not draw current from the cell. Okay? So this is a plus minus, this is auxiliary battery, then this is key rheostat. Okay? Then galvanometer, and here we obtain the balancing point. So basically, here we connect the arrangement here in which battery is there. So in this portion. So remember one thing here, this balancing point is obtained in the potentiometer. That time current is drawn from only from this auxiliary battery only, not from this battery. So current is not drawn from this cell battery, only it is drawn from this auxiliary battery, that you remember. So the answer is here option C. Now next question. Question number 3. It's MCQ number 3 from the exercise. In the following circuit diagram, an infinite series of resistances is shown. Equivalent resistance between the point A and B. This is point A and this is point B, and we have to find out equivalent resistance. Answers are infinite, means options are infinite, 0, 2 ohm and 1.5 ohm. Now we have to find out the equivalent resistance. Now pay attention, this whole circuit we can replace by 3 resistances only. So this is first 1 ohm, you can see 1 ohm here. So this is 2 ohm, you can see 2 ohm. And this other combination, this is replaced by R. This is replaced by R. Okay. Now, then for this combination, resistance is, now you can see here these two resistances, 2 ohm and R, they are in parallel. 2 ohm and R, they are in parallel. And this 1 ohm and this parallel combination is in series. Okay, so we can write here, you know that by parallel combination, formula for the parallel combination is 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by capital R. So we can do the cross multiplication, 2 plus R divided by 2R we get. It is 1 by RS, RP. So basically, it is a parallel combination. So RP is equal to, in parallel we get 2R divided by 2 plus R. So this value we use here. And to this combination, this 1 ohm is in series, so plus 1. So here we written plus 1. Now we have to solve this. So after solving this, we get R is equal to 2 ohm. After solving this, we get the value of R is 2 ohm. Now, in another method also you can solve by the elimination method also. You remember one thing here. So if you see this diagram very carefully, so this is 1. Okay. To this 1, so this combination is in series with the 1. So obviously the answer is not coming 0. So this 0 option is eliminated because 1 plus something we get. Okay. So answer must be greater than 1. So maybe 1.5 or 2 is the more appropriate option. Infinity is also not the appropriate option. So after solving this, we get answer is 2 ohm. So this is the MCQ and the answer for this one is 2 ohm. Now next MCQ. MCQ number 4. 4 resistances, 10 ohm, 10 ohm, 10 ohm and 15 ohm form a Wheaton's network. What shunt required across 15 ohm to balance the bridge? Now let I draw the diagram here. So Wheaton's network we draw. So this is R1 means 10 ohm. Second 10 ohm here. Third is here 10 ohm and the fourth one is 15. Now I consider this as a R1. This is R2. This is R3 and this is R4. And by balancing condition, you know that this resistance R1 by R2 is equal to R3 by R4. This is the balancing condition. Now you can see here R1 by R2 is 10 by 10. R3 is 10 and R4 is 15. Okay? So they are not equal. 10 by 10 and 10 by 15, they are not equal. Means it is not balanced. Now to balance, we have to make this 15 equal to the 10. In this resistance, we have to make 10. As we make this 10, then it is balanced. Now, what they ask, what shunt required across 15 ohm to balance the bridge? Now pay attention, shunt means parallel resistance. So I connect here shunt S. Okay. So shunt is S. Now S and this R4 must be equal to 10 ohm. The shunt S and R4 must be equal to 10. So let I use, they are in parallel. So I use the formula of parallel resistances, 1 by S plus 1 by R4. So this parallel resistance must be 10. So RP is 10. So 1 by S plus 1 by R4. R4 is 15 and this S we have to find out. So 1 by 15 we can transfer to that side. So 1 by 10 minus 1 by 15 is equal to 1 by S. So let me do the subtraction. So here if you multiply it by, otherwise we do the cross multiplication. 15 minus 10 is 5 upon 15 tens are 150 is equal to 1 by S. So 1 by 30 is equal to 1 by S. So it implies that S is equal to 30 ohm is the answer. So 30 ohm is the option number D. So listen, maybe this type of small question may be asked for 2 mark. To balance the bridge, how much resistance should be connected across any resistor? So in same manner, you have to find out the answers. So here the answer is option D. Now next question. Next question, question number 5. A circular loop has resistance 40 ohm. 2 points P and Q of the loop, which are 1/4 of circumference apart, are connected to 24-volt battery having internal resistance 0.5 ohm. What is the current flowing through the battery? Now let I draw a diagram here. You can see here, this is a circular loop. Now in that circular loop, here 1/4 circumference part connected to 24-volt battery. 1/4 means we divide this circular loop into the 4 part. ठीक है? So 1/4. So this is 1/4. So this 1/4 we have to connect to the battery, whose voltage is 24 volt. ठीक है? Means here 24 volt battery and internal resistance. Let I show the internal resistance here. Small r 0.5 ohm. ठीक है? So we can say that this is a E is equal to 24 volt, R is 0.5 ohm. And what you have to find out? You have to find out what is the current flowing through the battery. You have to find out current. This is plus, this is minus. So how much is the I? So you know that current. So we have to apply here Ohm's law to complete circuit. So current formula is I is equal to E upon R plus R. Okay, this is the formula. E is how much? E is 24 volt. Small r is internal resistance, it is 0.5. Capital R is what? Capital R is this combination resistance, is the capital R. Take it. Now how we find out capital R? So simple rules we have to use. How much is the total resistance of this circular loop? It is a 40. Total resistance is 40. Now I consider this circular loop is divided into 4 parts. Okay, these are the 4 parts. So this one part having 10 ohm, second part 10 ohm, third part 10 ohm, and fourth part 10 ohm. Okay, these are the 4 parts. Now this one part is between the two terminal A and B, I consider, and these 3 parts total, they are in series and they are connected between A and B. Means here this diagram is similar to the like this. This 10 ohm and this 3 part means 3 means 10 10 10 30. This is 30 ohm, and this is A, this is B, and they are connected to battery of 24 volt and 0.5 ohm internal resistance. So this is this diagram and this diagram both are similar. Now we have to find out resistance. So resistance means here this 10 and 30, they are in parallel. In parallel, you know that 1 by R in parallel is equal to 1 by 10 plus 1 by 30. Okay? We do the cross multiplication. 30 plus 10, 40, 40 by 300. Okay? So this is 1 by R. So 0, 0 get cancelled. So R is 30 by 4. 30 by 4 is 7.5 ohm. So we get R is 7.5 ohm. So let I substitute here R 7.5. So 7.5 plus 0.5 is 8. So 24 by 8. 8 3s are 24. So 3 ampere is the answer for the current. So answer for this MCQ is 3 ampere. Option D. So option D is the right answer. Now, we have to proceed for the next MCQ. Next MCQ is MCQ number 6. To find the resistance of gold bangle, two diametrically opposite points of the bangle are connected to the two terminals of the left gap of meter bridge. The resistance of 4 ohm is introduced in the right gap. Okay, what is the resistance of the bangle if the null point is at 20 centimeter from the left end? So this is the question. Now pay attention, let I draw the diagram here. So this is the meter bridge. This is the wire. So here galvanometer, and this length is 20 centimeter. From left side it is 20 centimeter. It means that total length is 100. So this is 80. Okay. And here resistance in 4 ohm introduced in the right gap. So this is 4 ohm. And here it's a gold bangle. Okay. And but how it is connected? It is connected like this. Okay. Diametrically opposite ends are connected. Now here we can write by using this balancing condition. So I consider whatever we connect here, the resistance is R1. So R1 by R2 by balancing condition. R1 by R2 is equal to this 20 by 80. So here we can write 20 by 80. Okay, L divided by L minus 100 minus L also we can write. So this R2 is 4. So this is 4. So we can write here R1 by 4 is equal to 20 by 80. So we get R1 is 1 ohm. Means total resistance of this left gap is 1 ohm. Okay. But here bangle is connected. Now how the bangle is connected? Bangle is connected diametrically ends. Bangle is connected in diametrically ends. So here this R1 is actually, if we connect bangle like this, okay, this is the first end and this is second end, diametrically opposite. Total resistance of bangle, if I consider, it is R. Total resistance of the bangle is R. Then this resistance is R by 2 and this resistance is R by 2. Okay, R by 2 and R by 2. And these two R by 2 connected in parallel. And this is the total resistance. R by 2 connected in parallel. This total resistance is coming, means R by 2 and R by 2. The parallel resistance is coming 1 ohm. Now we use here the parallel combination formula. 1 by R is equal to 1 by R by 2 plus 1 by R by 2. So it is coming 2 by R plus 2 by R. So it is coming 4 by R. So 1 by R in parallel is equal to 4 by R. So parallel resistance we are getting R by 4. We are getting R by 4. And that R by 4, okay, that R by 4 is getting 1 ohm. So sorry, here it is mentioned R by 2, but it is R by 4 is 1 ohm. So R we get 4 into 1, 4 ohm. So obviously the answer is 4 ohm.